Hello, Vipers. For this What's the Flow, we're going to talk about just the basics of a CRM workflow in VipeCloud. So, this is going to involve things like how to find a contact that you're looking for, how to review what you're seeing on that contact record, how to log things like a call that maybe took place, and how to arrange a follow up that you'll be able to find in the system that'll be prompt for you, and also how to create a deal or an opportunity, is what we call it, that then you're able to find in your pipeline and track there. So, right now, we're going to look for our contact. This is going to be Bugs Bunny. You're able to search for your contacts really quickly right up here in this top bar. So, I'm just going to search for first name of this contact, and here we go. We've found our contact here. You can also, just as a little tip, you can have a quick view of the contact to make sure this is the person that you're looking for. It's especially helpful if you've got multiple people who pop up from your search. We're going to click on the name to go to the contact record. We're able to see our complete communication history with this person in this right side right here. These are my interactions with this person and then their interactions with me over here on the left. And you can see all of the data relating to this person in that middle section. So now, let's say I had a call with Mr. Bunny here, and I want to log that it took place. Tasks are how you do that. Hit the plus button right here. This is where you determine if it's an open task, which is a to-do, or a completed task, which is something that you did do. And I'm going to click on this. Note that this changes down here when I click on that. Now it says completed date and time. So this is when it happened. By default, it's going to show right now. And if you want it to take place in the past, you can certainly do that. So maybe you forgot to log it from yesterday. I'm going to do that right now. So let's just make that yesterday. Give the subject line, that's going to be what's most visible. And then you can go into details down here. This can be as long as you want it to be, and you can even make it into like a bullet points as well right there. So create and reload to save it. Note that it is appearing in the recent activity here. So now I want to create that reminder for reaching back out to this contact. Maybe he told me to call him next week or something. So just like before, you hit the plus button here. Now it's going to be an open task. And we'll just say, now this is where you can punt it out into the future. Maybe if it's next week, you can select that. Now I'm going to actually put this in the past so that it's now going to be an overdue task, because I want to show you what those look like. And note that you can also set reminders here as well. As a little tip, the time of day on the due date doesn't really matter unless you're setting a reminder, in which case it very much does matter. I'm going to not have that turn on right now though. So create and reload. Now before we leave this page, I'm also going to create an opportunity. And this is what exists in the pipeline itself. This represents that deal that you are tracking. That might be something that you want to track because it's material. So we'll just say and I'm going to just say this is worth $100, and I will show you what that looks like in the pipeline in a little bit. Now also note that there's a lot of different options here, and I only really recommend adding information there if it's useful. Don't overthink things that aren't necessarily important to be tracking for your opportunity. So now we're going to go take a look at the tasks, and then we'll take a look at the opportunities. So your tasks will be found under to-dos. Go over to task list, and we have our today's tasks right here. This is an important thing to note. that you're going to see different things based on what you select right here. This is your filter view basically. So today's tasks it's going to be the one that most people use most of the time. It's everything that is due today or is overdue. And right here, we have the task that we created here for Bugs Bunny showing up in today's tasks. So also note that you can select My Open Tasks to see everything that's available in case you're wanting to review things ahead of time. Going over to deals, that is under opportunities, this is where we will see all of our opportunities that are currently being tracked. And here is the one right here for Bugs Bunny. And you're able to drag and drop all of this, moving these deals forward until they are either won or lost. So I hope this helps. A little bit just scratching the surface of some of these things. Take a look at our other resources to dive into the details a little bit more. And if you can't find what you're looking for, absolutely reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to help.